Hello, dear viewer, and welcome to Dawncaster Mobile Deck Building RPG. This costs $4.99 normally on the App Store, and I believe also on Google Play. There are a few in-app payments for expansions to the game. Death of Divinity, Trapped of Twilight, Definitive Support Banner, and buy the devs a coffee if you just want to, support the dev. So, that is a donation, I think, for nothing extra. At any rate, yes, it is rated ages 9+. I don't know what I think of that age rating yet. This is my first dive into the game. But it looked interesting, and every now and then I've realized it's gotten updates as I've updated, and I just haven't had time to dive into the game. So, without further ado, let's dive in. The Arcanist master the elements or wield the arcane as forces of destruction. The Hunter. Brutal savages who inflict bloody devastation to anyone in their path. The Knight. A bastion of honor and discipline against the forces of darkness. The Rogue. Cunning scoundrels with an affinity for fortune and flair. I do like money in these games. Seeker. Mysterious fighters who wield body and mind as deadly weapons. Warrior. Excels at up-close combat and their unmatched mastery of weaponry. There's a randomize. That's interesting. Automatically select all random starting options for your character. Okay. A Sun Forge. Enter the Celestial Gauntlet. Requires 5 Fate Shards. Interesting. So let's go maybe from left to right. Let's just start with the Arcanist. Old Man Kung Fu? Maybe? Oh, we can have different Arcanist portraits. Oh. At rank 22 seems to be the highest, right? No, 25? No, 32 is what it is. Oh, I missed that X. Okay, 32. Wow, that's going to take a while, I bet. Well, I like this one. Force Wand. Deal 3 damage chain. Okay, and chain increases the damage of the next action by 1 per stack. Chain fades if a played card did not increase chain. Oh, that's interesting. I like that idea. Scepter, we need to be ranked 4 and stuff like that. So there's a lot of unlocks in this game. I think this is kind of a roguelike. Use your weapon power to gain health for every magic action in your deck. Usable every 4 combats, so it's not going to be usable every time. Interesting. That'll be our talent, though. Frostbolt. Deal 2 damage, inflict frozen equal to the damage dealt. Okay, and frozen reduces damage dealt by 1 for each attack of frozen, so we can reduce the incoming attack damage. Alright. Reduced by 1 for every card you play and melts away entirely at the end of the turn. So we want to play frozen cards last, it looks like. Alright. Grundy the Silent. Select next map, we can play on normal, we can have all the cards! Okay, from any expansion. So we have the core card set, the Metamorphosis, the Infinitum. Well, I didn't think I've unlocked the expansions. Pretty sure I didn't. So, yeah. I guess we just save those settings, okay. Normal. We can do story mode. You only get half the XP? No. The way the game is meant to be played, monsters deal normal damage and have regular health. And then, of course, monsters can have increased health with challenging. Fewer campsites as well. Hard mode, only for the most card-core players. Okay. Impossible mode. Probably not going to dive into Impossible anytime soon. Let's just try this, I think. Unless we want to randomize the map or something. Oh, and you can do seated runs, so... yeah, I bet there's a Discord for this game. It sounded like there was an active community based on some of the comments I've seen on the App Store. But let's check this out. The Weeping Woods, Canto 1. The Weeping Woods create a natural border between the Shattered Realms and demon-infested Umbris. The Gilded Summons. Oh. 2 weeks after the invasion of Umbris, a series of pamphlets start appearing all over the Shattered Realms. The richly decorated paper invites all adventurers in search of fame, fortune, or absolution to report to the Bright Candle Fortress and join the glorious battle against Umbris. Weeping Woods. Your damp cloak hangs heavily over your shoulders, burdened by the rain that followed you on your long journey to the borderlands. Paladin of the Vigil. In the dark distance, a flickering light steps out onto the muddy road. Hail, stranger. State your intentions. A voice calls out to you as the light of his torch reveals the weathered face of a Paladin of the Vigil. I'm here to answer the summons. The Paladin nods.
I thought you might be. I pray you know what you are up against, Arcanist. The journey into Umbris is as treacherous as the demons that infest these lands.
Who are you? The paladin furrows one of his graying brows.
Too old to fight on the front lines. Too proud to sit out this war.
He smiles and rests his free hand on the large hammer at his side.
More to the point, I'm guarding these roads and keeping an eye out for anyone answering the gilded summons. These woods behind me can be treacherous, and we wouldn't want to lose anyone whose greed or good intentions outweigh their ability.
I could use some information.
A wise decision. The dark lands of Umbris have not been welcoming us kindly, but the Radiant Militia is showing these demons their time in the Shattered Realms is over, and the dawn of humankind has arrived.
The Radiant Militia? Wow, a lot of story already.
The Radiant Militia is a temporary coalition of the Council, the Regents of the Shattered Realms, and the Chantry of Light, and your future employer if you are here to answer their gilded summons, Arcanist.
Why are we invading now? And what are we fighting? I think it's clear we're fighting demons, but why are we invading now?
Because now we have the blessing of the Sun God themselves. They sent us a clear sign and a champion who has managed to rally the Shattered Realms under one banner once again.
What are we fighting?
The paladin's expression turns grim as he looks up at the dark skies in the distance. Demons, awakened, and void spawn. The vilest of corruptions that have been a blight on our realm for too long. But the light deems they and their unholy masters have overstayed their welcome.
That is all I needed to know.
The Council down in Brightcandle will no doubt be able to provide you with more details on the current state of affairs. Do you have any other questions for me?
I could use a lesson. Even with my old man kung fu, I'm always willing to learn more.
Ah, a lesson. Well, that's something an old paladin like myself is capable of, at least. Let me tell you about how I bested a particularly vicious boar, just before you arrived.
Welcome to Dawncaster. And I did turn down some of the volume in the background music. Hopefully I can change that later if it's too loud or anything, but yeah, we'll see.
Welcome to Dawncaster. The Shattered Realm can be a dangerous place. Best prepare yourself.
Alright, Tusk Boy. At the start of the turn, you draw a fresh hand of cards. Next, you gain energy based on your strength, intellect, and dexterity. Oh, that's interesting. Our paladin has 2 strength, so they receive 2 red energy. Your energy is shown on the bottom of the screen. Play your card by dragging it towards the middle of the screen. Oh, this kind of reminds me of Lord of the Rings living card game, where each kind of type of energy you had could only go to certain types of cards in the physical game. I usually ignored that because it felt a little too restrictive. We'll see how this game does it. The energy cost of a card is shown in its top left corner. It's those 2 red pips, I see. Heavy strike, deal. Is that 6 damage? Aha, okay. A good hit. You've dealt 6 damage. Reduce the enemy's health to 0 to win the battle. We don't have any more cards, so it's time to end our turn. Use the end turn button in the lower right corner. Okay. End my turn with the hourglass. Ouch. 1 to 2 damage. So there's some randomness, it looks like.
The boar attacked and dealt damage. Let's prepare for the next attack.
I now have 63 health instead of 65. Okay, it looks like we can use any type of energy for block. We've gained armor. There are many status effects like this in the game, with both positive and negative effects. Tap the enemy to show a list of the cards you played or were used against you. Tap again to close it. Okay, tap the enemy. Oh. Ooh, I like it. I wonder if it sticks around if we just leave it. Okay, 0 damage because of my armor. Your armor absorbed the damage, protecting your health total. Always keep an eye on your health in the lower left corner. Any unspent energy carries over to your next turn. That's important to know. Use it to strike a decisive blow against your opponent. Okay, and it tried to bite me last time, so I'm assuming the previous action is whatever is at the top. Yeah. Topmost thing is the least, or the last use action. We have a long sword. 3 damage, gain 2 armor. Oh, that's good. Neutral energy can be paid for using any type of energy as a comeback move. Cards you play move to your discard pile. Your discard pile is reshuffled into the deck once your deck has no more cards left. Makes sense. That longsword is a very good card so far. Victory! I am not ranked 2 yet, I'm assuming, for the paladin.
And that's how I got this nasty scar. So a word of caution, friend. Take care of yourself out there. You only have 1 life to give. Better make the most of it.
I think I'm ready now. What's this question mark? Warhammer. Okay, energy. Spend your energy by dragging cards onto the enemy. Drag your card to the left or right. Use different configurations. Oh, okay, well that's also interesting. And we didn't see that in the tutorial, so thank goodness we had that little pop-up. I think I'm ready now.
Very well, Arcanist. The Paladin hands you a small pouch. Consider this in advance on the summons. Now head to Bright Candle beyond these woods. Report to Consul Everly. She will have the rest of your pay and your assignment. May the light guide you.
So, looks like we now have 25 money. I think he gave us 15. Ooh, opportunity. Treasure, traps, or treachery await. I'll take the rightmost one, I guess. A shimmering reflection in what remains of a long-dead tree catches your attention from this hollow tree trunk. You look inside and spot various coins glittering between the leaves and twigs. Take the coins. You find 10 more gold. As you prepare to leave, you suddenly hear a loud squawk from above as a large black-feathered bird descends on you. Is it a friend? Or is it a feathered foe? A sharp claw raven. Looks like it's a foe. Wow, those claws, yeah, those look pretty vicious. Pretty vicious. I have my force wand. 3 damage chain. So we can do 7 damage, basically, if chain works how I think it does. We can block. Hopefully a bunch of damage incoming. What's this? Melee attack attempting to inflict moderate amounts of damage. Oops. Flying. Gain 1 evasion every time you take damage. Oh, so our chain isn't going to work super well. That kind of sucks. Gain energy and 1 focus. Ooh. So we have a focus keyword. Okay. Well, I want to do this. I want to block. And then I think we wait. Goodbye, Force Wands. That may have been the best chance to do a bunch of damage, but oh well. Ah, I took 1 to the face. I will join that paladin as a scar buddy, I guess. Okay. So we can frostbolt at the end. That's what we want to do. We can also surge of intellect. Do we need 5 energy? No. Do we want 5 energy? Yes. And more focus, of course. So we will force wand. It should evade my next force wand. Wait, what? Oh. When dealt melee damage. Okay. So I am not dealing melee damage, I'm assuming. Yeah, it's a magic edge. Okay. I'm gonna take that. Bird. Okay, now you've been frozen. And I think I just wait, actually. I don't think I even need to block if I understand frozen correctly. Caw. Yeah, no damage. No damage, but we do have 2 bleeding, right? Yeah. So I probably take 2 at the end of my turn. No, when dealt damage, take an additional damage per stack of bleeding. Then it reduces. Okay. I think we're fine then. As long as I can... How much damage do you do? 2 damage? 3 damage. Ah, we're just barely off. Okay, do that. Then I block. Then I block some more. Then I frostbolt. And we should be pretty much fine. Shouldn't even take damage, unless... Does bleeding still work against armor? No, it doesn't look like it. Looks like it only matters if it hits your health. Okay. And now we just force the issue. Victory. Choose a reward. Dark power. Gain 2 blue energy. That seems pretty good. I didn't see what those things in the bottom left were saying, but it seems useful. Draw 2 cards, add a malignance to your deck. That's probably a bad thing. I mean, it's dark power. Fast forward. Gain 2 haste or inflict 2 slow or draw a card. Scholar is do all 3. Can I... Oh, okay. I can tap it and then see this pop up. Your deck contains 20 or more cards at the start of combat for the Scholar effect. So yeah, haste reduces cost and slow increases cost. So it looks like the slow would inflict our foe instead of us. So it's not like it's just a coin flip. Okay. Okay. That seems really good. Fireball. 6 damage. Inflict burning equal to half the damage dealt. Okay, at the end of the turn, take 1 damage per stack of burning. So if we deal 6 damage, they'll take 3 burning damage. So this is like 9 damage. For what? 2 energy? 9 damage, 2 energy. Right now we're dealing maybe 7 for 2 energy. But we do have a lot of chain and stuff like that. I am thinking I will probably go with fast forward, other than we only have 11 cards, it looks like, at the moment. Huh. Okay. Damage it is. Yeah, okay, now we have 12 cards. So yeah, it'd take a while to get the scholar thing to work. Okay, there's a stinger spider. Interesting. A campsite. Or a corrupted Tuscarora. Okay, this beast blocks this path and does not intend to move. Spidery limbs reach for you from amidst the treetops. I'm betting these are elite fights, but I don't know. Combat history. Yep, we've seen that. Thank you. Skip rewards. Okay, so if we wanted to make sure we didn't increase the deck size too much, then you could just skip by tapping the X in the bottom right. Weapon power. Your weapon power can help you survive even the toughest battles. Press the weapon button in the lower right corner to use it. Huh, I don't think we have a weapon, do we? We do. Oh, that's right, that's my heal. Right. And we have 8 magic action. Okay, I should have saved that. But, oh well. I thought it'd let me know, oh hey, you know, do you really want to activate this? And then remind me, but nope. I have 2 intellect, no dexterity or strength, so we don't want any dexterity or strength-based cards at the moment. There's probably a way to gain more attributes. I kind of want to kill the spider because it has less health. Also, I don't know what this eyeball... Oh! Well, I guess we're going to find out what the eyeball means. Enraged. Ah! This is just like that first kind of mini-boss in Slay the Spire. Okay, well, that could be worse, I suppose. I'm going to Surge of Intellect because there's no reason not to, like, ever. We can Fireball now, before it has any cool stuff. The difference being, if we use our chain, if I understand it correctly, we do 7, and then 5 is 12, so we can do 12 with our chain. We basically do 12 with our Fireball, too, except then the burning continues to the next turn. I think we set up the burning now because there's no defense for it at the moment. And then I think we save for Force Swans in the future. Ow. My face. I am now bleeding. Okay. Deadly attack. Oh! Well, thank you for letting me know. Melee attack. Surge of Intellect. Block. Block. And then do we Force Wand twice for 7 damage? We need to rush this. So I think because we gain a little bit of chain, it's worth it. Yeah. Okay. And then bite, deal 2 to 3 damage. Oh. Well, that didn't seem terrible for me. And then it took 3 more damage at the end there. Yeah. Okay, I wonder if the Frostbolt messes with the burning at all. If it does, that's kind of terrible. I'm going to use a Force Wand Frostbolt and hope that this is good enough. Okay. We'll see. Oh, okay. Nope. Nothing. Oh, even more not quite. Okay. Well, yeah, I wish I'd saved my arcane stuff. Fireball saving. I guess we'll have a barbecue. Alright. Moving on. Choose a reward. Zap. Oh, that's a chain. And it's free, it looks like. Oh. Vile Blast. Deal 12 damage out of malignance. Purple energy, though. Is that dexterity? Huh. We'll take the zap. We'll try to build around chain, if possible. We've got Fireball for big damage. A brief respite from the present adventure or treasure. I do want to know what the campsite does. If it's just healing, okay. But if we can upgrade a card or something... Oh, we can remove a card. A warm fire and relative safety offers only a brief respite from the perils of adventure. So we have 2 blocks. Honestly, I don't really want to get rid of a block. I do want to get rid of a Force Wand. Yeah? Yeah. We have too many at the moment. We don't need that many. Opportunity or Stinger Spider? Spider. I will help my future travelers on this road. Okay, well this kind of worked out. We can zap, then we can Force Wand, and that is all we did. 11 damage though, that's not bad. Piercing Pincer. Okay, we didn't get poisoned as far as I can tell. What's this? Auras. Some enemies bestow new abilities on nearby enemies via their aura. The unit giving the aura is marked with the aura, followed by the ability it bestows. Defeat it first, remove the aura and its effects. Okay. So they don't stick around past death. Alright, we can't do enough damage with Force 1 Frostbolt, so I'm going to do block, Frostbolt to prevent us from taking damage. In theory. Yep, okay, that worked. Surge of Intellect, block, Fireball, Force Wand, and I did take some damage. Was I bleeding or poisoned? Okay. Well, that's less than what I wanted to have. But I'm still alive, so there's that. Yeah, I am bleeding. But, yeah, but I seem to have taken damage as I was playing cards, and I'm not entirely certain as to why. So I must have been inflicted with poison at some point? Okay. Cryolance. Deal 5 damage, draw a card, reduce the cost by mana equal to your foe's frozen. So if we wanted to try to build towards frozen, we'd take Cryolance. Vial healing. Oh, that just seems good. Okay, Vial healing. Gain 2 health. This turn, while you have focus, deal piercing damage equal to the heart you gain. So it's like, it heals and you may deal 2 damage as well. That just seems good. Especially since we need healing. Okay. Cool. The Traveler. A stranger approaches on horseback. An infested direwolf or a shrine. Huh. I kind of want to talk to the Traveler. I'm a little lonely. A man on the back of a horse that has clearly seen better days starts to gain on you. Greetings, fellow traveler, he answers, slowing his horse to a trot. We see Julius Belthorpe is not the only one who recognizes an opportunity when they see it. Ignore the man, or who is Julius Belthorpe? Who is? The man gasps indignantly. Why, we are Julius Belthorpe, of course. Only the third most earning merchant of the Emporium, this quarter my uninformed friend, and with this war just brimming with opportunity. The man pauses dramatically. We can feel our margin growing by the minute. Think of all those soldiers just desperate for our merchandise. Do you have anything for sale? Your margin has grown enough. Alas, my eager customer. Our stock is waiting for us in Brightcap. But be sure to visit once you've waded your way through these woods, he adds before lifting his pretentious hair. For now, we bid you good day, and do remember the name, Julius Belthorpe, should you need any supplies and you're no doubt well-intended endeavors. Okay. We have 45 money. I wonder how much that can get us. I could heal at the campsite. I don't believe I need to. Tuskboard is probably easier. Let's try the direwolf, just because it's new. The hairy, massive muscles, growls, menacing, and it's animated a little bit. Okay. Vial healing seems pretty good, but we have no focus yet. We're gonna get some focus. Vial. So, While you have focus, I had focus. Huh, I thought it dealt some damage, but apparently not. Alright, I'm gonna take some damage in return. Ouch. But at least it's a 1. Oh, and that's a 3. Well, averages out. What do we do here? Hex. Causes 1 or more afflictions. I don't like being afflicted. But I think we're going to do this, and then that, rather than block, so that we can try to get through this a little bit faster. Which might have been done. Okay, gain an evasion. And it deals more damage. Did it really deal more damage? That didn't seem like it. Okay. I'm not certain. Weird. We'll do that for sure. That, and that should be enough chain. Yep. Victory. Cool. Yoink. What do we want? Combust is highlighted. That must mean it's rare or something? Deal 2 damage, conjure a singe card for each damage dealt. What is singe? Inflict 2 burning, bury a card. Oh, that's... Huh. And we can get another fireball. Fast forward. We're probably not going to try to reach 20 cards. because that is probably just too many. So with Combust, we could basically get up to 4 burning, which ends up being, depending on how long it's going, 10 damage for 1 mana. So if we stay in combat long enough, that's pretty good against like a boss. I'll take it. Okay then. Bandit Ambusher, I'll take your gold and your life. Thank you. No. I'm just gonna say no. I'm gonna run to this bull instead. It may be bullish, but it is less of a jerk. Okay. Let's do the free force one. Do a block. And by free force one, I meant the zap. And then yeah, I think that's a good half measure. Okay. And okay. Our armor is gone. So now we vial healing. Still just while you have focus, deal piercing damage. I don't understand, but okay. Alright, we'll just deal some damage. Thank you very much. I don't thank you for that. Oh, 1 anger. Okay. So you can give yourself anger. Intriguing. So let us fireball combust, I think. I'm hoping we can heal at the town. So you know what? Actually, I realized combust, this isn't going to last very long, so there's no point using combust. Better block instead. Okay, well, we could have combusted there. That might have been enough even, because if Singe doesn't cost anything, then we could have had like 5 burning. Anyway, move to the end of battle. Level up. Cool. What do I get? I will get plus 5 health, plus something percent block. Interesting. Pick a talent. Okay. Heal 5% of your max health at the start of combat. Seems cool. Reduces the cooldown of your weapon by 1 combat. Or whenever you add a card with Mergecraft to your deck, add another copy for Amalgamist. I'm thinking either the weapon training or the survival instincts. Right now we have, what, 65 health? Or 70 now? So 1/20th of 70 is about 4 health. So that's better than our weapon training. So yeah, we'll take survival instincts. By the time we would have weapon, then yeah, stuff. Okay, pull from ether. Conjure a magic action. Conjure a copy at the beginning of next combat. That's interesting. Conjure a magic action if you have focus. Conjure an additional. Or Eldritch Flame. Deal 2 damage for each of your corruptions, which we're not going down the dog path at this point in time. A forbidden fruit. Huh, what's that? On use, gain 5 health. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, conjure is a temporary card. That's what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure. So pull from ether could be really good, because you could have a good card next combat, or it could be terrible, in that it kind of trashes up your first hand in the next combat. I think I want Spellcraft, because we have focus. If we didn't have focus, I'd probably take the pull from ether. Alright, so we could heal at the campsite, or we can check out what this bandit's been doing with his life. Have you changed your ways? No? Apparently not. Ow. And you stabbed me. How rude. Okay then. Surge of intellect. Away. Let's do that, because we get the chain, and then we can still block. Okay. And return. That's right. I blocked you this time. We could vial a healing. We have focus. Yeah, I think we just do that. Block. Force one. Or just Frostbolt. I think it's just Frostbolt. We'll leave the Force ones for later. Venom. Okay, 2 damage interrupt, but we blocked it. Glad I blocked it. Huh. So Spellcraft. We have focus, so we can conjure 2. What's this? Purge. Amount of burning is increased by chain. Oh, that's interesting. And we can get this. Malignance is draw, take 2 damage, and gain 1 anger. Unplayable. That is 12 damage. I don't think we can play it, though, right? Or does it hurt us to play it? I don't have too much mana. So I think we fireball. And we move. Alright. Okay, still buffing. Why don't you keep wasting your time on the buff? We're probably fine. Search of intellect. Very good. Another fireball seems pretty good. Then we can combust for once. Okay, and send. Okay, and burying a card does seem like it gets rid of a card from our discard pile. Interesting. I hope that's not permanent. Take 10 damage. No. Ow. My pain. Your pain. We all have a little bit to gain. Except for you, Ben. Okay. Frostbolt. We can get another Frostbolt. Call the Storm. A random lightning card for each point of your focus. Ooh. That's interesting. Observe. Look at the top X cards of your deck, put one on top and the others at the bottom. Okay. That seems to be free. So is Call the Storm, though. If we could get some free lightning cards, then that would help us deal damage. But it could also clutter up the deck during a big fight. So I think we want to Observe. That's less clutter. We could have also just skipped it. My health is still okay-ish. Let's go for the Toxinate, since that's a new one. Something skitters underneath the foliage. A foliage. At least it's not foliage, in terms of an enemy plant. 30% chance to be poisoned. I am poisoned, so now, after playing a card, take 1 damage. Yep. Then decrease poison by 1. Oh, and prevent health gain. Oh, that's interesting. So, we kind of want to vial healing first, I think, right? Yeah, because then we don't take the damage and we only heal 1. Okay. And then I could observe. Let's get Surge of Intellect, move to top. Zap for free. Alright. It's never bad to have a free damaging card. I am poisoned again. You little punk. Okay. Surge of Intellect. Surge of Intellect. Spellcraft. Okay. Ice Lance. Ooh. Critical hit if the target is frozen. We don't have a freezing thing. Deal damage equal to the magic actions in your deck. 12. Discard to gain. Well, let's do bam, bam, boom. And then how do I discard you? Do I just... I guess I just end turn and I... Okay. On discard it gives me... Alright. Intriguing. Fireball basically does it here. Alright. Frantic skittering is not enough. We need more skittering. Okay. Frost block. Cleanse your burning. Gain 2 armor plus your foe's frozen. That's a good combo. Deal 3 damage, gain mana if the target is burning. Okay, well, I think we're going for Searing Ray. We're going for fire at the moment. The Weeping Mother. Brood Slayer. Okay. And the Shrine. Well, I've got 46 health. Let's do that. Ooh. Wait, it heals 11 now? Oh, because of magic action. Right, so I did not calculate that. But we're going to heal a little bit going into combat as well. I think we tried this boss. So that's what the Toxinid was telling us, I guess, is that, oh, look. This is coming. You look creepy, not gonna lie. It's the Weeping Mother, okay. Surge of Intellect. Save me from my social faux pas. Conjure a magic action if you have focus. Conjure another. There we go. Alright, this seems pretty good. Cleanse your burning. I think we do this and that. And then we call it good. Rude slice, huh? Okay, I don't think I got interrupted, did I? Dazed. Okay. We get stunned when dazed is done. That's kind of terrible for us. So let's do this. That. And then the question is, do I Force One or Frostbolt? I think I Frostbolt to take less damage. Okay. And then I only have one action next turn, right? No? Oh, okay. 2 spider webs. Ouch.
Well, I'm alive.
I'm not going to say no to that. Let's Surge of Intellect, Fireball, Searing Ray, and then I can't. Oh, I can't afford something. And then I think Combust is only 2 damage. It doesn't inflict the burning unless we can play the other cards. So I'm going to block. And now I am stunned. Okay. Yoink. But now we have 6 burning. That's helpful. Okay. So on hit, interrupt. What is... Huh. So is the interruption fewer cards for me to draw? I'm still not quite certain. I don't need Vile Healing. Would it be nice? Sure. Sure. It's still burning. So I definitely want to do Searing Ray. Observe. We can check what we're doing on our next turn. They're going to take 6 damage at the end of their turn. I'm going to block. And I'll observe to set up the turn with Surge of Intellect, I think. Or just the free attack. I think we take Surge of Intellect. Right? Because that's more mana in case we get something like a Fireball. Okay. Because they should be at 6 health. I'll go ahead and... Yeah, I don't know why that doesn't seem to be doing the damage. Feasting. Oh. You have more health. I'm not happy. Good thing we healed so much before this. There's a Broodling. Okay. Well, now we could Combust. Or we could Force One, Force One, Force One. Yeah. That would be 12. So I think we do Surge of Intellect. Force One. Force One. Force One. There we go. Ooh. Thank you, Chain. The Chains of Victory. Alright, we could get another Combust. No, I don't want another one. I don't think I want any of these. Free when conjured. Oh, Arcane Lance is free when conjured. Mergecraft. So, when Mergecraft cards are added to the deck, they upgrade all copies of that card by their Mergecraft value. What? Okay, so you could make like a Conjuration deck and a bunch of Arcane Lances, maybe? That's interesting. We're going to skip this all, I think. Unless we want to try to pull from Ether. We've already got a Combust. We've seen that bosses like to inflict the Daze thing, so Combust doesn't seem the best against bosses, unlike my hopes. Yeah, I think we skip. Alright. Road to Bright Candle. As the massive spider collapses, you spot a winding path behind it. In the distance, a few torches light the way. The first signs of civilization since you entered the woods. Explore the area more or go to Bright Candle? Let's go to Bright Candle. I bet you can find more stuff or just get more cards, but Canto 2. Bright Candle was founded by the Radiant Militia as a rallying banner on the border between Lunar and the dark lands of Umbris. Light and dark, okay. We get it. Alchemist, my potions are at least 47% safe. At least you're honest in your advertising, I guess. Council Evelyn, the commander of Bright Candle Fortress, or the inn. Let's talk to Consul. Maribeth Evelyn. Another adventurer answering the gilded summons. You've arrived at a fortuitous time, Arcanist. We could use your assistance in a delicate matter. I'm here to help. I'm here about my pay. I was attacked. Yeah, I'm just passing. I'm here to help. Glad to hear it, Arcanist. And you've arrived none too soon, either. New recruits have been few and far between. Most of them have not been as fortunate as you seem to have been. What happened? They probably got eaten by that giant spider. It is hard to tell. Some whispers of desertion have started circulating recently after one of our more capable officers went missing. Others suspect their inexperience caused them to fall prey to the local wildlife.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you see, our losses outside the battlefield are growing faster than I care to have publicly known, which makes you a good and frankly expendable candidate to investigate this delicate matter, Arcanist.
I don't like the whole expendable part, but okay. Who are the missing soldiers?
All the missing soldiers were part of our recent reinforcements. The consul pauses, tapping her desk as if hesitant to continue. Most of them are recruits, not unlike yourself. With the brunt of our force down in the ramparts, we have recruits guarding our back. I wish I had the numbers to have more experienced soldiers look into this matter, but that's a luxury we can ill afford at this time.
Okay, where should I look?
The outskirts of Bright Candle are still considered a hostile territory. Our patrols now stay inside of our fortifications, so your task will be to explore beyond the safety of Bright Candle's protection to the west or to the east.
Okay.
Glad to hear it, Arcanist. Report back with any information, and the Gilded Summons will make it worth your time.
Okay, so we will get paid or something? Cool. Ooh, there's a workshop. Okay. Blacksmith.
A sturdy man swings a hammer at his blackened anvil before he looks up.
How can old Rhaegar help you?
Reset your weapon power. Okay, I think it's already ready. 30 gold, remove a basic attack. 50 gold, upgrade. Oh. Wait, if that upgrades my chain attacks, that's pretty good.
It looks like it did.
Force Wand +1.
It's even better.
Okay, honestly, we could just build a deck of Force Wands. Like, I've kind of already messed that up. I didn't realize that this was an option.
But,
yeah, that seems good. We could just have Surge of Intellects and Force Wands. Maybe a couple blocks if we really wanted to. Because Surge of Intellect is free. Yeah. Intriguing. Let's check the Alchemist just to see what is available. Buy a potion, upgrade a card, transmute a card. Well, hello there, adventurer. Here for any of my wondrous concoctions, or just looking for some conversation. Teresa Blackbird. Buy a potion, or upgrading a card improves its damage by 1 damage per upgrade. There is no limit on the number of upgrades a card can receive. Only cards that deal damage can be upgraded. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. It's probably easier to balance the game around, though. Huh. Well, okay. Do I want a potion? I imagine staying at the inn costs money, but yeah, let's check what the potions are. Oh, we get a huge selection. Okay. Probably inflict poison, gain an impervious, and draw a card. Ooh, that seems good. Healing potion, 1 use, gain 10 health, or 15 if you're below half. Gain 3 health and inflict 3 burning. If the target is undead, inflict an additional 10 burning. Life drink of venom. Gain health equal to the next damage you deal. So at most, in my deck, that would be like... Well, actually, if I chain, I could get up to, what, 7-ish? Right? Well, 4, 5, 6-ish. Okay. So Fireball or Third Chain. Panacea, cleanse an infliction, and gain hearts. Gain haste, draw a card. Draw 3 cards. Gain armor and draw a card. Honestly, that one seems the most useful to me at the moment. Gain 3 regen. Ooh, does regen decrease? Okay, I can't quite hover on it. Okay. Smoke Vial. Add a snare to the foe's deck. Gain an evasion. That only works on melee attacks, we found. Love Potion. Inflict 5 charmed. Add a Glimmer to the foe's deck and draw a card. Man, all these are pretty decent. But I'm gonna go Steelskin. Yeah, right? Because that's armor and a potion, or and a card, versus lots of cards. Cleansing and Affliction could be great. A lot of health. Impervious seems pretty interesting too. Well, isn't Impervious better than armor? Unless armor sticks around, but it doesn't look like it does. Okay. Take no damage. Yeah. So let's double check armor. Armor fades at the surface. So Impervious just seems better than Steelskin. Okay. 3 cards seems pretty decent. But haste reduces the cost of cards drawn. Does it reduce with free cards as well? If so, it's less good. I think we just take a purchase. There's a chance to save some bacon. We'll take it. Card added. So it is added into the deck. So, okay, I was thinking it might be on the side where I could just use it whenever. That makes it a little less good. Let's go to the Bright Candle Inn. 20 gold to rest and heal. 20%. Should be everything, man. You gotta pay money for that. I could camp for free in the Outback. Maybe die, I guess, but probably not. Dead ends are blockades within the game and indicate the event deck is running low on cards and can't be interacted with. Okay, interesting. The Bright Candle Inn seems more like an infirmary than the merry establishments back in Lunar. Drinks are scarce, but it wouldn't be too hard to find a quiet place to rest here for even a few hours. Okay. An obstacle blocks your path. I can't go this way. Leave area. Bright Candle Gates. As you approach the guards near the gates, they solemnly salute you. Ready to head back out so soon, Arcanist? I am ready. Since I am poor. Alright. Canto 3. Eastern Blightwoods. East of the Weeping Woods lay the Blightwoods, which, as the name suggests, is as inhospitable as its neighbor. Deal with the bandits. Consul Evelyn wants you to investigate the disappearance of several recruits. Whispers of desertion have led you into the Blightwoods, a secluded area to the east of Bright Candle. So it looks like we're looking for Garvin Greaves. A fashionable hat sets him apart from the other bandits. Okay. Bunch of bandits. Look, boys, another glory scene. Get him! How about no? Strange carvings. Ooh. Okay. You spot some strange carvings on the bark of the nearby trees. The sign seems to indicate the trail of sorts. Oh, so these are the bandits. Well, danger. Ooh, we can see the shrine. Let's go to the shrine next time, dear viewer. Leave a like if you've been enjoying Dawncaster, the deck building RPG. Subscribe for more gaming videos. Comment below on what you think of this so far. And have a great day.